Ladies and gentlemen, please make your way to your seats. The show is about to begin.
Hey there, Littermates. Welcome back to Boss Kitty Live. I am your host, Boss Kitty, and I almost forgot to turn my mic on there. Oh my gosh, I'm so glad we're back. It's been 2.5 weeks since I've talked to any of you. This is so exciting. Welcome to the new setup. Here we are, and it is wonderful. I already turned it down a little bit. So yeah, TK has outdone himself. Trust me when I say that my walls are not actually wood paneling. That is flooring that my husband has put up on the wall for us. Hello, everybody. Oh my gosh, it's so good to see everybody. Let's get some confetti out there. Hello, Marie, Kelly, Cassandra. There's so many people in here. Marcelly, Casey, Moonbow, Loon, Nick, Cat. Oh my gosh, everybody's here. Bubbles, T, Samantha, Kate. Oh my gosh, you guys, thank you. Roxanne, thank you. Yeah, it does look great, doesn't it? He's outdone himself. He's put so much work and effort into this, and we have this lovely little board up here. I gotta get used to which ways I'm supposed to go. So there's a lovely little board right here. If you take a look real quickly, just right up here. Boop, 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 boop. And it, as you can see, there it goes. It says our internet is down, dies in 3, 2, 1. We've been having internet issues since we moved into the place. It's been dropping about 6 times a day this last week. We have a technician coming out tomorrow, but we're going to go until our normal time unless we lose internet. We'll see what happens. It also says on this lovely board, Doctor Who double box set drops May 26th. We did push it out 1 week because, oh my gosh, there's so much going on, and we're trying to get that dye studio put together. But it's up there for a reminder, you guys. It is coming, and we're so excited about it. Thank you. Welcome back to all of you as well. I'm really happy to be back. Yeah, the internet thing has been really interesting since I work from home. So much fun. I want to hear all about what you guys have been doing for the past 2 weeks. You all know what we've been doing. We've been unpacking and packing. And can I just tell you that when you rent a place and you are renting a place and moving from one rental to another rental, you're generally moving within a weekend's span, right? Because you have to do it at the end of the month, beginning of the month, and you move within 48 hours usually. We had 2 weeks to move. It took all 2 weeks. I'm exhausted. Like, it was the hardest move I've ever done in my life. Exhausting. Every part of my body hurts. Every part of TK's body hurts. We're old, guys. I had no idea how old I was until I had to do this move. You'll notice also, by the way, that I am missing my glasses. They are in their box somewhere within a box. I just don't know where they are right now. So there's going to be a little bit of squinting while I'm crocheting. Double boil and trouble for sure. You guys we've been slacking so hard left. Oh my gosh. May 26th is your 24th wedding anniversary. Oh, it's on the 25th. That'll be your gift. Excellent. You're in Boston feeling super competent, and it's not a natural feeling for you. Well, congratulations on your job sending you to Boston. That's exciting. You know, we do have yarn in Boston in a shop. I don't know where it is. It's a hip stitch. I have no idea where in Boston it is, though. Congratulations, Ginger. That's really exciting. You started running your own D&D campaign. Session 1 was last night. Jinxie, are you loving it? Oh my gosh, that's so cool. Epsom salt bath helps the muscles recover, and we do have a very nice bathtub. It's in a box within a box within a box. Exactly, Cassandra. Marie, you're making a 6-inch polka dot granny square blanket. I love it. Can't wait to see all your guys' show and tell. I'm sure it's going to be packed tonight. So if you are new to the show, we're so glad you're here with us. What a great place to jump on board.
Thank you for being a friend.
So we're thrilled you're here as part of the Boss Kitty family. Just make sure you've hit the subscribe button and make sure you're chatting it up with us, because we do play a little game at the beginning, well, throughout the show. We'll do it at 6:45, so in about 10 minutes. Then we'll do it at 7:15, and we'll do it again at 7:30. Now, here's the thing about Wheels and Goodies and Goof 'em Ups tonight, you guys. The other thing that's still in a box within a box are the yarn tarot cards. So there is no yarn tarot tonight, but if you land on yarn tarot, you'll get a blinky roll. So you get an extra blinky roll in there is what we're doing for that. Because what's a gal to do? My garage is just full of boxes right now. I've been really feeling the crochet vibes, all crochet and very little knitting. Kelly, I have to tell you, I haven't done any crafting for 2 weeks, other than the little tiny bit of crochet that I did on Monday for our patron only show. And that's what I'll be doing tonight, because it's the only project that I have where I know where it is. Oh no, Yarn Pirate! But yes, they do have our yarn. That is true. Trina, you've been doing a lot lately. You had Mother's Day in the UK just as you moved. My son brought me a tarot deck that's Labyrinth movie themed. Oh, that's lovely, and happy belated Mother's Day to you. Aries, I missed you too. Duraka, thank you so much. We had a stressful move, but it worked out. We had to get a new fridge. It was not disclosed to us that the fridge that came with the house had no compressor. It's a whole thing, but we got a lovely fridge that TK is absolutely enamored with, and so am I. It's very nice. Yeah, it's just, and then there have been little things here and there, but not bad things. Things you expect to have to deal with when you own a house. It's just, you know, new for us. Sorry. Hi there, Samantha. That's what I was trying to say. Gothic Emo, currently washing dishes, got to drive 2 hours in the morning to go to Georgia to move the last of your boxes. Roxanne, you've been able to knit, crochet, or spin for a week and a half. You're getting ready for a big art show. Oh my gosh, that sounds amazing. It's nice to see you here again. Killing's worth it. Getting ready to move from... Oh my gosh, you guys have so much going on right now. You've gotten your cross-stitch big back. Nice. You've been working on a Nyan cat, a spooky pumpkin, and a black fillet piece for a friend. Oh, that sounds great. What did TK name the fridge? He has not named the fridge, but he should. It's this close to being sentient. Did I say that right? It took me 3 times to say it. I can't even say times. You guys, let's stop talking and let's get to our show. Okay, I'm a crocheter knitter, not a talker apparently. I should be able to do both. 2, 3, 4. So we are still working on our little itty bitty granny square blanket. I don't know why I was still turned. I gotta get used to the new setup. We're back in a corner, which is what we were when we first started, but this looks much better. And so I have to get back used to going from here back over to here when I'm on the full screen again. It takes a while. It's gonna take some getting used to, but not in a bad way necessarily. Got the cross stitch bug. I liked the cross stitch big. You got your Princess of Mars. You're in love. Oh, I'm so glad to hear that, crocheted hook. Am I almost done, Michaela? Oh no, gosh, not even close. I'm almost through the multicolored ones, and then we'll do the solid colored ones. And I think those are going to be packy. I think that's what I've decided on. It's a nice, solid, neutral color, right? Not too dark, not too light. Where's the kitty at Miss Seeing Zuzu? Oh, where are the kitties at, you Miss Seeing Zuzu? So let's see. The kitties are here. They've been pretty terrible lately. Not in a mean way. They've just been really naughty. They're getting in stuff they shouldn't get into. They're howling a lot. They're demanding food really early. They're doing all sorts of kitty stuff that you would expect because it's a new house and they're still getting used to it. Khan is probably taking it worse than the other two are. Zuzu was obstinate to even get into her carrier when we moved. I had to take the other two first and come back for her, and then I had to trick her, and I felt terrible about it. You finally got the ID badge for your new job. Shift starts tomorrow. Congratulations. So yeah, let's see how many of these. I have 3 of these right now. We're gonna do 10 of these tonight. I say tonight optimistically, like I'm actually gonna get through all 10 of them tonight. You guys, I'm so stoked to be back with you. This is so exciting. I mean, we've been really busy in the evenings. We painted the whole interior of the house, every single room, except for this room, because like I said, TK went to town with the flooring. It is flooring on my wall, and it looks amazing. It feels amazing. It's all wonderful. And then I think we're going to throw the green screen up on one of the other walls so that we can move things around and do that. And then the other thing about this wall that we really liked is that it lends itself to craft hole as well. So once we finally hit 1,000 subscribers, and we finally broke 930, yay for that. Then we'll be able to go ahead and throw craft hole up, and I think he wants to do that on the reg with you guys. So I'm very, very excited for that. I love watching craft hole in the other room while I'm working. It just makes me so happy. You guys have 5 minutes, by the way, until our very first round of the Wheel of Goodies and Goof 'em Ups in this studio. I'm so excited. We are a little bit crazy, Wisdom Queen. Just a little bit. Shout out to Wisdom Queen, who helped me clean the old place. Thank you so much. By the way, Wisdom Queen, I just had to cut back my Russian sage of all of the dead stalks. Do you want any of them? They smell delightful. They're basically just dried out stalks of old Russian sage. So if you would like some, please let me know, and I'll bring some to you this weekend. And I see you for game. Thank you, Samantha. 61 viewers and only 23 likes. Let's hit that like button, you guys. It takes just a second to do it. If you don't, you're going to make me think you guys don't like me. That's awkward. I mean, seriously, between you and me, it's super awkward. It's your chance. I missed you too. I missed all of you. Hi, Jep. Thank you. Shout out to Jep as well. That's my brother. He helped us move a lot of stuff. He helped me paint. He helped me paint my hallway big time. So really appreciate all of his help as well. Recently got your first order of BK yarn, and I can't wait to make a hat out of the ectoplasm color. Yay! Thank you, Nick Cat. I really like it. I love the way it looks. It feels so bright and cheerful. And TK looked at me. He's like, "Everything in your life is a fairy garden." I'm like, "Yeah, pretty much." And that's what I want in life. And so he's gonna keep adding stuff to it. I'm gonna keep adding stuff to it. We tend to decorate this set much like we decorate our house, where there's just little hidden stuff everywhere. If you were to come to my home, here's a little bit of information for you. Above the toilet, you will find a framed photograph of David Bowie also on a toilet, but he's reading comics and his pants are up. So just little random stuff like that. That's what's in our home. I made a joke at TK the other day. I told him that he was instead of being a minimalist, he's a maximalist when it comes to decorating. And he took me seriously, and he looked it up, and now it's all he wants to do. This is backfired in my face. Not that I have a problem with that, because I love that type of thing, so it's not really a big deal. Hi, Dark Star. Thank you, Hippo Monkey. Your hair is officially neon pink. Aries, that's so fantastic. Ectoplasm is a great color. The new set, thank you. Bruiser is so pretty in person. I know, right? Bruiser is like this color that is gorgeous, and you can't quite get it across in pictures or in even camera. Like when I showed off on the camera, it still does not do it justice. I wish that I could quit my daytime job. I love my daytime job still, and just travel and do Boss Kitty all the time and go to every single state and like knock on your doors and be like, "Look at these colors in person. They're so pretty. Also give me a hug. Thanks. Bye." Kind of like Santa Claus, but not Santa Claus, yarn, and you could still give me cookies and milk, although it would have to be lactose free, please. Thank you. There's my train of thought. We have a picture of our handyman friend in the bathroom. I love it. You invite you to the... Thank you. I appreciate that. Okay. You have a frame pic of R2-D2 in rhinestones. Yes. You have Bruiser and Laura Palmer and love them. Still on the search for the perfect project. Oh, I bet there's one out there for it for sure. Like just the absolute perfection of projects, right? Like the epitome of what these two things, and they would be so gorgeous together. Traveling salesperson for yarn only. There are yarn buses out there. I know one of them just closed down, but they do exist. Yarno Claws. I could crochet little claws and be Yarnaclaws. Or a Yarnacorn with a horn instead, right? One or the other. I'll figure it out. So many puns, so little time. Thank you, Kelly. We love it. We love it. Oh, okay. So just a heads up, you guys, as we do the show tonight and probably for the next few weeks, TK is going to be in fine-tuning things. We did a lot of it on Monday with our patrons. Thank you again, patrons. So you're going to see random TK and flannel, and he's going to come in and he's just going to adjust lights and things like that. So just give him a wave. It's probably the most you'll ever see of him until he does craft hole. Oh, thank you. You have Prince of Lock and Key comic pages in your B room. I'm so jealous right now. No, I've never shown them the guest book. Do you want to grab it? It's underneath the TV in the bedroom. Man, how do I know that? Thank you, Miriam. Happy Passover to you as well. Done with the dishes. I'm killing it at the adulting this week. I have a chocolate bar for breakfast a couple days ago, and you're having Ritz crackers. I think that's the best way to eat and be an adult. Being an adult means you can have ice cream for breakfast. You guys know what time it is, by the way? It's time. You thought I forgot, but I didn't. We're gonna have to push the button twice, though. Yeah! It is time for the Wheel of Goodies and Goof 'em Ups, you guys. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited about this. We haven't done this in so long. You know, it's been so long that we've done Wheel of Goodies and Goof 'em Ups that, in fact, the the page that says that people who are eligible to play again is blank right now, which is great. Okay, so let's get the boring legal stuff out of the way first. It is nap time. Yes, Queen of the Banshee. 100% on. And tea time. Ooh, tea sounds delicious, actually. Okay, wiener. Let's see here. Okay. The winner is Aries Hill. Congratulations. You are our very first contestant on the Wheel of Goodies and Goof 'em Ups in our new studio. That is a spot that can never be taken by anybody else again. So round of applause to you. Okay, let's get back to the wheel. Okay, TK is going to adjust the camera just a little bit, you guys, so just keep that in mind. Here is our beautiful wheel, and it's been long enough that I'm going to go over what's on there with you guys. We have dad jokes and adjunct animal sounds. We have free shipping, both domestic and international. We have Ravelry patterns for up to $10 and Ravelry patterns for up to $5. We have merch codes for our stickers and buttons. We have Blinky rolls, and normally we have Yarn Tarot as well. But right now I have no tarot cards out, so the Yarn Tarot is also Blinky rolls. Ooh, that's a lot of Blinky rolls. And then, of course, we have Game Over on here as well, unfortunately. Poop on that. Okay, Aries, I'm going to do it. It's your time, too. It's the time of the Aries, right? Aren't we in April? Yeah. I've dated a lot of Aries, and they all started, all their birthdays were April Fool's Day. A lot of them. Okay, anyway, let's spin this wheel for you. Oh, so much awkward. It's Yarn Tarot. Congratulations. You are a winner. It is not actually Yarn Tarot, though. It's so much more exciting than that. Wheel, I will see you in about 30 minutes.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Okay. There we go. It's time for Blinky Rolls, guys. So excited. There we go. Okay. So, Aries, my love, you have 3 beautiful skeins of yarn right here, ooh la 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 la, that you get to pick from. I'll put them right over here. We have BKDK and Widow Flower. I love this color so much. It's so soft and yummy and just wonderful. This time of year, it's almost kind of like a ghostly purple. I love it. It's just good. It's great. We have kitty glitter on the table, hot damn there, in Forest Park. So you can see it's got all that glitter in there. You've got that lovely green, and then you've got these undertones of brass that come through. And then you can choose also the BKDK As You Wish, which looks like a lovely field of flowers. So it's got this soft kind of off-white base, and then you've got kind of a maroonish speckle and green speckles in it that break into different colors. They're all quite lovely. Okay, Aries. I've got my dice tray out here for you guys. I've been told I have to roll in the dice tray. That's the deal. So behold my dice tray. Blinky, you did so well last time. Let's start this night off right. That's a 13. That is a really great roll. Unfortunately,
game over.
It's not a natural 20, but it's not a bad roll. Aries, thank you so much for being part of this family and for supporting the show as a subscriber. We really appreciate it. Thank you very much. And we will get back to the game in about 25 minutes or so. Okay, let's get back to crocheting. So just a quick reminder, you guys, that the Doctor Who, actually, we'll come back here and I'll be awkward again. The Doctor Who box set, the double box set, drops on May 26th, and that is for patrons. The drop date is for patrons only. So the way that we generally do this is when we do box sets, we do an early release party with our patrons. And I usually dress up. There's a whole thing that we do. It's really cool. That's when we show off all the colors. Our patrons have 48 hours to buy first, and theirs have highest priority because everything's done pre-order. And then after that, it goes on sale to the public. We are going to have 2 box sets. We will be putting out a poll to our patrons to choose their exclusive Patreon color that they can add to it, which will be kitty glitter. Both box sets will have 1 kitty glitter color added to them, and then there will be a 3rd kitty glitter color for the patrons to add on to their sets if they'd like. And they'll be able to add it to either one if they want, or both. One of the box sets will exclusively just be Doctors, forms of the Doctor, and then the other box set will be everything else. So it's probably mostly, if I'm being honest, going to be companions, because that's the most colorful thing I can come up with. If we're being honest, most of the Doctor's villains are metal colored in some capacity. So or stone. So we're probably going to end up doing a lot of companions and things like that. But maybe planets, we don't know. We'll figure it out. It's going to be a lot of fun. You guys are really going to enjoy this. I'm going to enjoy it. I'm so excited about it. The dice bowl is really pretty. Thank you. I got this a few years back, actually, for rolling dice, but I feel like it's too small for my dice, so I need to get a bigger one. But I really liked it. I liked that it's got a stain on it, but I liked that it came apart like this, so I could just slide it into my books when I went to go game with my friends. And I loved that the back looked like dragon skin. I thought that was really cool. I don't remember where I got it from. I'll have to check online and let you guys know. So excited that Jinx Monsoon was just cast in the new Doctor Who. I am so freaking stoked about that. I think that's so great. I'm going to throw some confetti out for it. How far am I from Portland, Oregon? I am close enough to Portland that I can still go down on the weekends to see my friends and my family. I'm just in Salem. It's not too super far. It's like an hour away. You're looking forward to the box sets. I'm looking forward to creating the box sets. What is my favorite? I don't have one Hearts Unlocked. I've never done that particular type of crochet. How much is each box set going to be? That is a great question. I have not figured out and factored in the cost for the box set yet. I believe that it'll probably be, it's gonna be around $150, $160, which is what they usually go for. And I don't think we're gonna have the option for them to be all kitty glitter this time around, like we did with the Toil and Trouble box set. So in this case, it would be $150, $160 for 5 skeins of yarn. 4 of them would be Cat's Cradle. 1 of them would be kitty glitter. I think it's probably $150. I have double check though. And then you can that's for each set, and then you can add, if you're a patron, that additional skein of kitty glitter on. And usually you can add it for a steal. We don't add it at a full 30 some odd dollars. We add it pretty cheap, honestly. It's kind of our thank you to you guys. One of many. Second on the Jelly Babies. Oh my gosh. That would be so good. So that's the thing about the Doctor Box set. I will let you guys know this. They will not have different names in the sense where, you know, clever quotes that each doctor said or anything like that. The doctors that we choose, we're going to name them just by numbers. We thought that that was the coolest way to go about that. But the other box set will have clever names on it for sure. I just think TK and I thought that that was kind of a clever name all within itself. The hardest part is coming up with 5 doctors to do. And figuring out which one's going to be my glitter doctor. Glitter doctor. I love it. Where can you get the pattern for the square blanket? You can find it on Ravelry. It's the, I never remember the name of it, Samantha. Let me see if I can find it in my stuffs. Just one sec here. Because I've saved it a million times, so you would think that somewhere in here I would have it. It is the... Battenberg blanket, Battenberg blanket, and it is a free pattern on Ravelry. Thank you, Eska. I'm so glad you're here with us. Do you want chopped liver Saturday? Oh my God, shut your mouth. Yes, I want some chopped liver Saturday. I appreciate the chopped liver. I don't know if Wisdom Queen will, but she'll be with me. Not that at that moment, but where I'm going afterwards. I know that Mr. Charlie will appreciate the chopped liver, so thank you. And so will Bill. Battenberg, yep. This makes you want to watch Doctor Who. We should have like a Doctor Who watch along for. I can't do it for everybody publicly because if we do it publicly on YouTube, we get in trouble. But we could do it for patrons. Do like a Doctor Who countdown where we watch an episode of each of the doctors that we decide to do in our box set. It's gonna be so hard, Kelly. Holy moly, I don't even know. Like TK grew up with old Doctor Who, and I grew up with it. Well, not grew up, but I watched and experienced all the new stuff more. And he enjoys the new stuff, and I enjoy a lot of the old stuff. But the problem is coming up with which ones to, you know, not do. Like, do I do 10 and 12? Because TK is like, you shouldn't do 10 and 12. They're too similar in a lot of ways. The colorways would be too similar. And honestly, if I'm gut-wrenchingly honest about it, he's kind of right about that. I mean, there are differences, but they're very similar. It's just stuff like that. It just becomes so brutal. And then it comes down to, do we do 3 of new and 2 of old, or 3 of old and 2 of new? And the other problem with the old ones is that a fair amount of them are in black and white. So that becomes an issue as well. I've juggled around with the idea of adding a 6th color into that part of the Doctor Who set so that we've got 3 and 3. But I don't know if that's a good idea, honestly. 10 and 12. Oh, be still my heart, 12. Yes, I absolutely want 12 in there. I meant 10 and 11, by the way, not 10 and 12. I meant 10 and 11. My brain is not smart today, apparently. I'm so close. Oh, 14 skein box set it is. It's really tempting, you guys. It's so tempting, but it would be stupid expensive. 1, 2, 3, 4. Our first box set that we did was the Wild Mount box set, and we were very ambitious with it. It was 8 skeins of yarn because it was 1 skein, 2, 3, 4 for each of the Critical Role characters in the Mighty Nines campaign. Which, if you don't watch Critical Role, my apologies, you probably have no idea what I'm talking about, or maybe you do. But there were 8 skeins because we included Molly, both of Talison's characters, Caduceus and Molly. And then there was one for... Was there 9 colors? There might have been 9 colors now that I'm thinking about it. I don't remember. There was a lot of freaking colors is what I remember. And I remember we didn't sell them as a box set. we sold them exclusively at a show, and you could buy multiples, but you had to buy a certain amount in order to get one of the kitty glitter colors is how we did it. It was very confusing back then. That was before we believed people would buy box sets from us, and so we tried really hard to just break it up for people. You've sent a decent container was thank you. You only have one more left, Elizabeth. Liver blurg. I love liver. It's my dirty secret. I absolutely love chicken or beef livers. Maybe you'll become a patron. What? Seriously, do it. It's so much fun just for the party. Like I said, we get dressed up. We do lots of silly stuff. TK puts a whole production on. It's great. Just call it 10 and 11. You need Eccleston love. I don't like Eccleston. I'm sorry. I don't like him. Thank you, Samantha. If it's between 10 and 11, you know who wins. Who wins? Tell me. It depends. Seriously, it really depends. It depends on my day and my mood. Because when I was younger, when the show first came out, I was a David Tennant fan through and through. I was like, nothing will ever beat this man. And then I rewatched the series not too long ago, and I was like, you know what? He's not bad. I mean, he's broody, though. He's really, really broody. Matt Smith is so much fun. So I don't know anymore. My feelings have changed. It's so confusing. My including the movie. Oh my gosh, Trina, you're making my life harder. And isn't the guy from the movies, isn't he technically the longest running doctor because of all the books and things too? TK and I talked about this at one point. Crochet Hooked, what did you say that was so brilliant? Now I gotta look. Captain Jack should be the 6th color. What? Shut your mouth. I don't know if he could be the 6th colorway in the Doctor set, but he could be the Patron-exclusive set colorway, or he could be the Kitty Glitter colorway in the other one, because he's a companion. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. Your husband is surprised no one has quoted no, do not blink yet, because of the blinky rolls. Oh my gosh. I'm still reading, sorry. He was also in the War Doctor episode briefly for like one hot second, which was great. Okay, 1, 2, 3. A little bit of a thing. We'll do 3 more. I gotta get used to this turn, guys. You can't believe the Yukon Huskies in your state won the men's college basketball tournament. Happy dance. Congratulations on that. That is great. I don't watch a lot of basketball, if I'm being honest. I used to watch basketball. I used to be a Blazer. I mean, I'm still a Blazers fan. It's fun. I just don't dedicate a lot of time to it anymore. Mostly just because I don't have time. Captain Jack should be glitter. He's too fab not to be. Concurred. Whatever set he's in. You need to go back and keep watching. You started watching on HBO Max but lost steam. That's how I watched it. And then I debated Torchwood, which was enjoyable the first time, kind of, but Torchwood is kind of depressing. Like, always depressing. And sometimes you need a little bit of a pick-me-up in all that depression. So I couldn't do it. I couldn't get myself through Torchwood again. Also, I'm going to say it. The writing on Torchwood was not nearly as good. What are we making? Ashley, we're working on our Battenberg blanket Forever with the Granny Squares, and we're talking about the Doctor Who box set, which comes out I gotta get used to that. May 26th. There it is, right there. Boop, boop, boop. So yeah, that's what we're talking about. You can see it right there. It's amazing. And we haven't lost our internet connection, so have some confetti for that. And you want more. The Torchwood movies. Oh my god, those movies freaking killed me. I'm not gonna, if you've never watched them, I'm not gonna say anything about them. I'm just, other than they're very dark in a lot of different ways. So be prepared for that. Plus they have Peter Capaldi in them, so they can't be. There's my little silver lining right there. It's that Peter Capaldi's in them. 1, 2, 3. Uh-oh. Hold on. I don't think we're ready yet. Yeah, I gotta do 2 here, I think. 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Yeah. I missed one. Have I watched Stranger Things? Yes, I love Stranger Things, Samantha. Oh my gosh, food sounds delicious. Darkstar, thanks for stopping by. It was good to see you. The internet knows this live is important. But Torchwood has Captain Jack. Bonus points for sure. Absolutely. Square. Yep. How about black and white and it be the first Doctor? That's what I was thinking, is that we did one of the early ones that would have to be black and white. And you could probably incorporate 1 and 2 into that. I will tell you absolutely for sure that number 4 will be in there somewhere. Because if he's not, TK will divorce me. That's not even a joke. Like, maybe it's a joke, but he will be very sad if number 4 is not in there. I'm pretty sure that he will try to veto it, and then we'll have to like go back and forth, and it'll just be a thing. And honestly, I want number 4 to be in there anyway, so it just works out. Should be enough for one more. Perfect, right there. We'll head on into this section right here. 1 and 2. You guys don't understand, by the way. I mean, maybe you do. Not only did I miss my fix with you guys, like, I wasn't gaming for the past month either because we were getting ready to move and then we were moving. So life was just moving, and that moving in taxes, and that sucks, guys. So I'm so freaking happy to be back with you all. 4 is a requirement, period. Exactly. You loved parts of Torchwood. You didn't mind it being dark, but when it went for complete grim dark, at the end it lost me. I really liked Yonto and Captain Jack. I loved Yonto and Captain Jack together, and that's kind of how I felt about it, Draka. I felt like they got to a point where they were just trying to be dark for the shock value. You know? And sometimes that gets exhausting after a while. It's not that it's bad, it's just, it's like trying to watch Nip Tuck all at once. If you never watched Nip Tuck, I don't know if I can really recommend it to people. So Nip Tuck is the first thing I've ever binged, and I binged it early in Netflix history, like when they were still sending out DVDs, right? My roommate and I, we ordered all of the DVDs for each season and we would watch them. But that show is shock factor. That's all it is. And it is high drama. And so there's enough drama in one episode of that show to last you a whole week. That's the point, right? But when you binge it and you're watching multiple episodes in a day or in a week, you're getting an over abundance. You're getting way too much of your drama llama. It was too much. I don't think I finished it. The bury your gay tropes, yeah. Will the Doctor Who yarns be available individually? I'd buy the 4th Doctor. It will not, Trina. They're only available in box sets, but the 2 box sets will be available individually. I suspect we'll have a little bit of a deal, not a huge deal, but a little bit of a deal off you buy both box sets. Or maybe I don't know. I have to talk to TK. There's a few ideas that I have. I don't like to throw them out too much until he and I discuss them and figure out which one we want to go with. You've never watched Nip Tuck? Yeah. Travis Willingham is on a episode of Nip Tuck. But yeah, that's the other issue. Rat's right, is the way that they handle a lot of stereotypes. I mean, it dates the show for one thing. You only have me, the Doctor Who had the very long knitted scarf of many colors. You only have me when... So that's number 4, for sure. I'm using a C hook. Thank you very, very much. My apologies on there. You can see it's the yellow color. And then it's a C right there. The clovers are yellow usually. And then 2.75. What do I recommend you start with? Oh man, that is a hard question. Whew. It depends, honestly, on the type of person you are. If you want hokey and silly, starting with their early stuff is hard because they don't have all the episodes of it. I really liked number 3. I thought he was fun. He's kind of cranky, but that's okay. But it's easy to start with the new stuff, honestly. And I will tell you personally that I think 9 is... I think 9's terrible. And I didn't think the writing was great, but a lot of people enjoy it, and it's probably where you should start if you're going to watch the new stuff. TK can probably give you a good idea of where you could start if you wanted to watch more of the old series. I just know that a lot of people, if they're not already, especially people who didn't grow up, you know, necessarily in the 50s or 60s or 70s, or even 80s, like, and when I say grow up, I mean like teenager and 80s, which is fine. We've got some of those people in here too. But the nostalgia isn't there for them. So usually they get hooked with the newer stuff and then go back and watch the older stuff and then enjoy it. You only remember watching that, Doctor, when you were... Exactly. How are my braces doing? They're great tonight. I do have a loose bracket. I need to make a phone call to my dentist to get that fixed. I might or might not have eaten a buffalo wing when I shouldn't have. Don't tell anybody. What is my favorite crochet? I don't really have a favorite crochet hook. Probably a G. You can pretty much jump in at any regeneration. Regeneration serves as a soft reboot. I would agree with that statement, mostly. You are correct, Samantha. 6 minutes until our next round of Wheel of Goodies and Goof 'em Up. So make sure you've hit the subscribe button. Make sure you've hit the like button just because you're being nice. And make sure you chat it up with us. That's how you become... So subscribing and chatting with us is how you become eligible to play the Wheel of Goodies and Goof 'em Ups. And we're not going to do it tonight because we just didn't have time to get everything put together. We're going to have an extra show on Friday. So this Friday, we will have another Boss Kitty show to make up for Monday's show. It'll be a lot of fun. It'll be nice for a lot of you who can't stay up later, maybe because maybe you can stay up later on Friday. Who knows? But we will do our March subscriber giveaway that night. So if you were a subscriber in March and you commented on one of our March VODs, there's not a lot of them, honestly. Then you will be eligible to win a $30 gift card to BossKittyShop.com, which is super exciting. And we do that every month. So seriously, my loves, if you haven't hit it already, hit the subscribe button. Once we hit 1,000 subs, TK's going to have his own show. It's going to be great. You're going to love it. And on top of that, you become eligible for the subscriber giveaway every month, as long as you also comment on one of our VODs for that month. There's my schmoobs. Your YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming. As such, viewers will experience buffering. Son of a biscuit, TK. I don't know if our internet's going down. I hope not. Let's hope not. You grew up with Tom Baker as Dr. Hens. That's your love of Jelly Bellies. Thank you, Samantha. Is it buffering? I had a feeling it might be. You guys, like I said before, our internet dies in 3, 2, possibly 1. We've been having this problem for a few days. It should be fixed tomorrow. Fingers crossed. So real quickly, if it goes, just know that we love you. We'll be back on Friday. We're not leaving because we want to leave. We'll see how this goes, though. Let me make sure that that's fine. So some people are getting buffed. Yeah, it's down. It's not good. It's not good at all. It'd be so stupid. Your mom and your aunt share a birthday with Peter Davidson, I said Pete Davidson, the 5th Doctor. That's really cool. It's a little pixely, but not too bad. Well, we'll stick with it for now. If it gets real bad, we'll see what happens. But for now, we'll stick with it. Because why the hell not? We can get through the nitty-gritty together. I said nitty-gritty while I crochet. Hello, Ramona. How are you tonight? It's back up for you. Wonderful, wonderful. It's like we're on a rocking ship at sea for some reason. Like every time it buffers, we all sit and wait. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So it hasn't cleared up for us yet, but we're hoping. Mm-hmm. So if it hasn't cleared up in the next 2 minutes, then we'll do game real quickly, and then we'll probably wrap it up for the night. But remember, we will be back this Friday, so day after tomorrow at 6:30 p.m. Pacific time to hang out with you guys. Yep. 2, 3, 4. Man, what suckage. Comcast, get your shit together. I'm still here with you in your heart and your soul and on your video, TV, camera, whatever the hell it is you're watching on. Is your baby tooth out? My baby tooth has been out for some time, yes. What time is the show on Friday? 6:30 p.m. Pacific time. Okay. I think it looks better. It's looking better. This is good. Feeling better about this. Think we may be able to stick it through, guys. Except for I don't know what the hell I just did there. Hey, Fiona, how are you? It's coming in. There we go. And then we'll just come right here. Oh, nope, it's dropping down again. We'll see, we'll see. Sad day. Ruh-roh. Oh no, there it goes, TK. I think we're done. Oh no. Do you want me to end it? You have no interruptions. Really, Melanie? That's fascinating because all I can see on my side is that it's just... Check it. I've refreshed it, reset it, and everything. Okay. If you guys refresh the page, it might work. With a couple seconds black. Okay. I broke the internet. I think you guys broke the internet. Perfect. Okay. Do you want me to wrap it up after game? Okay, we're going to go into game now because it is starting to... I can see it trying to crash again, so I'm going to go ahead and do our second game. We're probably going to end early just because we don't want to crash in the middle of something with you guys. So let's go ahead and do this real quickly. Yeah! Oh, and there's only 24 of you in here right now, so who knows? It could be anybody. Still live for you to refresh it. I'm back. Okay, well, we're going to go to game now. Like I said, once we do game, we're going to go ahead and wrap it up, unfortunately, just because we're having so many issues. So, but we will be back on Friday. I promise. I promise. You guys, what a great comeback, though. Seriously, we were packed today. It was a lot of fun. We had a lot of people hang out with us. Bad internet. I know, right? Winter's Eve 86, congratulations. You are our next contestant on the Wheel of Goodies and Goof-em-ups. I hope you're still in here. I'm going to give you a few moments to respond because if you're not, then I got to pick somebody else because I know a lot of people left or came back, came back. So Winter's Eve, normally I wouldn't ask you to tell me that you're here, but please let me know real quickly. I'm excited for Friday's show too. It'll be a normal show on Friday. Just be on a Friday instead. Thank you. I'm glad to be back, Ramona. Okay, I don't think Winter's Eve is in here. So Samantha, what we'll do is that I'll have show and tell from tonight. We'll just continue to add to that until Friday. Okay, so let's pick another person then. Okay. Melanie Crochets, I do know you're still in here, so we'll go ahead and go with that one. Congratulations. That's very exciting. So I know Melanie, there she is right there. So we're going to go ahead and get this wheel up for you, my dear. Beautiful. There's our wheel in all of its glory. Melanie, I'm going to go ahead and spin this wheel for you. I'm really excited because you're never here for live, so this is neat that you get to be one of our winners tonight. Let's see what you get. And it's an adject animal sound. Hot damn, we haven't done one of those in a very long time.
Congratulations, you're a winner!
And we've actually changed the way we do this, except for that it scares me because I don't ever know what it's going to come up with. So I I have a generator that generates adjectives and animals and gives me something to do. So give me 1 second here. We'll see you on Friday.
Goodbye.
Okay. And I'm gonna go ahead and go here to the desktop so that you can see it. So there's an example. Okay, I'm gonna randomize. I'm gonna give myself up to 3 turns to pick something that I can actually do. So a buzzing owl. We're just gonna go with that. So you get buzzing owl. Are you ready? Woo, woo, bzz, woo, woo, bzz, woo, 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 bzz, woo, 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 bzz, bzz, woo. There you go. You get a buzzing owl. Congratulations. There you go. Oh my gosh, you guys are absolutely amazing. Thank you so much for being here tonight. I'm sorry that we're cutting it short. Like I said, we'll go ahead and combine tonight's show and tell with next week. I'll just put a little thing in there so that don't double up. Please don't double them up. But I'll put a little thing in there so we know where the change is. Thank you for your patience this evening. I'm so sorry we're having internet issues. We will be here Friday at 6:30 p.m. Pacific time. So hopefully you guys can make it. I'm so excited to be back. Remember, Doctor Who, May 26th. I love you all. We'll see you this Friday. Do something fantastic tomorrow and tell me all about it. And until then, as always, my loves, have a wonderful evening and happy crafting. Good night.